Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video here today, and today we are doing the park tour for Apocoland. Finally got around to doing the final park tour, but here we are today. We're outside the front entrance here, and just here's the information here. I do need to make that a bit more apocalyptic looking, and the same for that bit there. But yeah, how about we go have a look into the park then. If you haven't watched the videos upon this series, make sure you do watch them before we have a look throughout this one. We have the abandoned mall as the entrance area. This is a what's called now a shop or gift shop. Got toilets here. We've got an abandoned restaurant there, a McDonald's there. I know, not really apocalyptic fitting, is it? Fake train station, that could be a future ride development area. But yeah, we've got a few different bits and pieces around, but actually in here, as you can actually see it going around there, this is all, there's a dark ride all above us, so we're going to go have a ride on the Outbreak. The theme of this ride is it's an abandoned medical facility in the mall, which was, well, it was originally the top floor to the mall, but after the hospital, or whatever it was, the storage unit not very far away from this area brought this place up, it was turned into a medical facility, and yeah, this is basically where the apocalypse all started from then. There is this one, but this is where it originally broke out from, because this ride in essence is the place where where it was all stored, like all in there. That's meant to be all like containment units, but yeah, this is where like the virus is being transported to, if you wanted to call it a virus, and then obviously something happened and it spread, and that's what this ride is all about. It's about that, and how the zombies are in the mall. So yeah, how about let's take a ride on the flat ride then. So here's the dark ride then. I did say in the last clip that this was a flat ride, but it's definitely not a flat ride, it's definitely a dark ride. But yeah, we'll come out here, we'll have a look around the mall and a different theming piece I've done. You see, as we come out here, we just barricaded up like the shop fronts, almost as they're like survivor bases. But as we come through here, we've obviously got the space that you saw on the ride, and this is where the well, there's the police officer. Well, yeah, you saw what happened there. But yeah, we'll have a look in the gift shop as well now. It is a bit empty in here, but if this was in real life, it would obviously be stocked. You see, we've got just memento and stuff here. I would allow guests into the park, but it becomes very laggy when I do that. We've also got the toilets in here. Just the regular in-game toilet, nothing too special there. But we'll have a look in the Mackies as well. Got a little McDonald's in the post-apocalyptic themed area, but why is the terrain there? One sec, let me just flatten this terrain out. Sorted. Also, I don't know which one of those is that that's just been yelling at me. Anyways, but yeah, that's the Mackies. It's not, well, it's just like a regular Mackies to be fair. I just had tables and stuff so guests do actually go in there. I've just got the abandoned restaurant here. Absolutely nothing in it. Yeah, let's actually go into the park then. So here's the park then. You can't really see much as you leave the mall, but unless you look past there, we can see a few different rides going. You can see obviously the Mac Coaster and the S&S Screamer Swing in the background. But just down there, just down here, there is also the Huss Enterprise, and of course, obviously the wooden coaster, which I think we'll leave the wooden coaster till last, and we'll go on the Mac Coaster first. But we'll come around here, obviously away from the mall. As you can see here, we've got obviously because of the fact that what this is. When you're back here, you wouldn't think this is an apocalyptic theme park. You think it's more looking like Alton Towers with the trees and stuff. But we come in here, and here's the actual park itself. Then we've also got a few different rides from this view. We've got the different remnants of the crash plane that's happened. We've got a Huss topspin there. I'm thinking of changing out to the old models, so instead of it's like the old one, like similar to like Ripsaw or Ramsey's Revenge at Chessington. I'm thinking of changing this one to the newer Huss one, which is the flawless version, like it's called now Toxicator Alton Towers or Talakan at Fantasia. Yeah, I'm thinking of changing it to that one, but yeah, we'll go through here, and you got a nice, actually quite nice little view in this like mini kind of plaza area with the going in the background. We've also got, talk about good timing. We've got the Mac Coaster going in the background. We've got the S&S Screaming Swing, the B&M Invert going over the loop again, perfect timing there, and obviously the what's it called, the Intamin Gyro Swing there as well. But yeah, like I said, we get a really nice view of the park. Just from here, actually, I'll go over here and show you as it comes. Again, good timing, but goes around there. It's the first launch. And at the top, I have showed a POV of this coaster before in this series, but that was when it was all, that's when it was all starting, all of this area anyways. But also, I'm just going to go over here quickly because I want to show you guys something. I need to get your guys' opinion on something. This here is future development. Ignore the spelling mistake on development there. It definitely does not say development. But if you guys think I should do another video on this park, I would be happy to build a coaster or a flat ride in this area. Just let me know what I should build. But anyways, let's actually go and have a ride on this coaster then. But we're going to the queue line. It's a pretty short queue line, 60 minutes. There's nobody in the queues. The park's closed though. So yeah, we've got various different bits of theming, and just go around here. Just speedrun the queue. That's something you wouldn't be able to do at a park like this. But we go into here then. Isn't too much theming on the inside, but there's like these different signs and stuff, like saying biohazard and stuff. But yeah, we'll go through. We'll just get past all the cattle pen. We've got various different theming. We've got a little show scene going on up here, which is pretty cool. That just repeats non-stop. I would put it on a trigger effect, but I really cannot be bothered. But here we go. Then we're going up the final corridor, then up into the station. Then we go around the corner, and here is the station building. Then they're finally getting another coaster. But here's the station building then, obviously from the Mac Coaster. Close to the storage lockers from real life as well. I know they don't look best, but oh well. But yeah, how about we take a ride on the Mac Coaster then? I shall see you guys when I get off. So there was the Mac coaster then. Pretty fun ride, if you ask me. Oh yeah, never mind. But yeah, you see, we get a view of the corkscrew and the first sort of drop there. But yeah, we'll come on, please let me go. Oh, thank you. Finally, you let me cross over. But see, we've also got the ride up cabin there, which looks pretty good. Let's leave this ride then. What? Did you have a few too many to drink last night, mate? What are you walking into? Oh, what are you doing, mate? I think he needs help, to be honest. What the hell? Oh, for God's sake! I knew I was going to do this at some point. I do apologise about that. He's still walking to the fence like an idiot. Oh, that's actually quite a nice view there. I didn't realise you get this view. Oh, it's quite a nice view of the Huss Enterprise there. And then there's the coaster going over. I'm very good at timing in this park, aren't I? But yeah, that's that. I better delete this path so I don't do the same mistake I've just done. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Oh my God, I'm not being smart today. Right, I'm back in texture cam mode. I do apologise about me being an idiot. That has just taken me probably about 5 minutes to walk down that. But I do need to add a bit of theming here because it's just an empty grass bit. But yeah, we exit the ride. Here's the ride photo unit. I do need to add some signage in the area. See, there's also some of the customer support. But yeah, that's the Mac coaster. You get a very nice view as you walk out of the thingy there, and that's the coaster going around there. But yeah, you get a really nice look as you walk out of the station building. Yeah, let's have a look around the rest of this park then. Obviously we've got cucumbers, well not cucumbers, but like covering so that it's not loose articles. Let's have a look in here. This is meant to be like a toxic waste bit. There is lighting down there. This is. I will open this. Well, I will put in this video the park at night because it looks insane at night. But yeah, we'll just have a look around then. Obviously, you get brilliant views of this coaster all around. You get a beautiful view of the double corkscrew there. Later on this episode, I will show you around there. So, oh, excuse me, speaking too much. But yeah, we come out here, and this is where, well, not quite where we first started, but yeah, this is the fire truck, obviously on the support, spewing out water because I thought that was cool. And also got the plane wing that you can fly into on the lawn. Really fun. The plane was probably one of the hardest bits of this entire park. But we're going to leave this like little plaza area for the big coaster now, and we're going to go into the separate plaza area where we've also got a. Actually, we'll look at that. We'll look at that towards the end of the video. But just way out here, see, we have a splashdown in this park. But we're also just outside. We're not going to go for a ride on this. But here's the huge in-twin gyro swing. Thought that would be cool to add in. I did have the similar to one that's at Thorpe Park, but I decided to change it after the in-twin one because I thought that would be cool. I did have to change the way this track is though, because on the original POV it went, instead of going, sort of banking left, banked right, but when I added this and I had to change it. But yeah, let's go out here then. You see, you get more of a look at the theming. Where's the other? I don't know where the other coaster is, but here's a better look at more of the theming, which is pretty cool because it's like the barrel roll that goes over there. It'd be pretty cool if there's like a water ride and you get absolutely soaked in that. That does not look very good there. But where was the coaster? I've just lost the coaster. No, that's cool. I wouldn't mind doing gyros from IRL, but I've not. Well, I've done one, but I didn't really like it, so I'll give another one a go. But here we go then. Here's it going over the barrel roll. Yeah. But yeah, we'll just walk in and we'll have a look on this. I probably have to add some kind of fencing here to stop this from sending news articles, but that's a pretty cool view. But we'll go out here. Got obviously. Oh, another laggy autosave. But why did I just hear that? Oh yeah, we got a little tank unit here, which is just abandoned. But this is quite a nice view as well of this part of the ride. That's it. It just all goes around you. But we'll leave the Mac coaster for now, and we'll go into this area instead, which is the Gersau Eurofighter. This is more of a ending kind of coaster, so this is a coaster that you'd like to do towards the end of your day, just to follow the story, or you could just do it anyways. But yeah, this is called The End because of what it is. We'll take a ride on this now. It's quite a cool view. This is the most recent coaster actually in the park that I've built. All of that support structure there, I know it doesn't look it, but that's all custom supported, believe it or not. If you watched it in the actual video, then you'd know that was custom supported. But yeah, we've got another 60-minute queue time. Ignore the queue time in this in these videos, but yeah, we'll go through on this ride. And again, we still get some pretty good views of the other coaster as well from here. See, there is going over the Cobra Roll there. I love building that Cobra Roll. That's a lot of fun. The only thing is, it wasn't fun though, was the custom spawn. Let's get a decent view from the queue line of the B&M invert. But we'll go underneath here, and we've got a little bit of theme. This wasn't seen in the previous video, but this is like them looking at that and asking like if it's secure or not. That could be like a kind of like a pre-show. But we come out to this end. It's a bit far away, but yeah, here's the switch track. I went for one that's similar to the one that's on Saw the Ride. How it's turned onto the actual switch tracks. But we'll go up here onto the ride. You get that again. Good timing. We see it going over the thingy there. Perfect. So, but yeah, well, how about we go for a ride on this? I've only just realised about that space is open. I really should put something in there, but I'll do that like at a later date. But yeah, here's the Eurostar Eurofighters station. So you get decent view of the ride out there. But yeah, how about we take a POV on this? So there was Gearstar Eurofighter. Then that was a well, I do quite like making that ride type in this game because it's quite a versatile coaster. I don't know what I was going out there for, but we come down here. Then we got the pretty cool the corkscrew there. Where's the next coaster? Is it coming around? Oh, there it is. Again, very nice view. This is new from the video as well when I filmed this. This is the ride photo unit. Again, just a simple build. It's not really got to be too complex. But that was the Gerstlauer coaster then. I was going to put a lot more time and effort into this coaster, but I do quite like this as it is, and there isn't too much steam. It's more like stylised. The only thing is all these lights are just hanging about there. Oh, hello. You had a better day than the other mechanic from the Mac coaster, but we'll leave this area then. Yeah, it's quite a nice coaster. I do quite think it's quite good. But we enter the industrial unit of the park. This bit here, this is like a up-and-coming build. This is permanent. This isn't changing. But if you actually go into here, as you can see, it's the start of like a drop tower. But yeah, we've got pieces of it waiting to go in, and this is like a construction area. We've got all this fencing down here. Did I show this? I can't remember if I showed this in the last video, but it's still like the queue line mapping, which is similar to what they do on rides in real life. But yeah, that is pretty cool, and construction fencing quite realistic. You see the coasters flying back today. That is a view I do forget that you do actually for this area. When this was all open, you could see the space quite easily, but No, with this edition for the flat ride for the drop tower, that was the thing that I realised in this park. I didn't have a drop tower, and most theme parks have a good drop tower. Like Thought Park has Detonator, Alton Towers has. Well, I've not been on it, but Alton Towers has Subterra. I would like to go on it, but I'm hoping to go on it this year if I can go to Alton Towers. But most parks have a decent drop tower. But yeah, we'll go on the B&M Infinite then, Rival, 45-minute queue. But yeah, we go. Why is there just that bit? I think I need to cut back on some of this foliage, I'm going to be honest. But we come out through here, right next to the coaster. That's the thing with this ride as well. You get the queue line gets very close to the coaster. This I didn't actually build in this park, believe it or not. This is one of my own blueprints. This is that I made. I did actually make myself. There is a POV of it on my TikTok, which I did put a couple weeks back. But oh, we can hear it going around. We'll watch this going around. Wow. Goes through there. So the 0G roll. That 0G roll took me way too long to profile in this game. Yeah, it comes round, goes round. It's a pretty good ride. You get good views from this ride as well from around the park, but we'll just wait here for the for it to go to the course. We've got the mid-course brake run. It goes round there with the satisfying course. So that's the thing with being an inverse. That's why I love Nemesis so much. It's because the views you get of it. Because as it's going around, it's just like really satisfying. If you do remember rightly, I did actually make a B&M invert in my last park. Well, actually, most of the coasters I made in this park is similar to the ones I made in the previous park. Like last park I made this park I made B&M invert. Last one I made a B&M invert as well. In the previous park I did make a Mac multi-launch common log, but it was spinning Mac coaster, so similar in that way, I guess. But we also built the Ghost Hour Eurofighter as well in that one, and we also did have a wooden coaster, but that was a family GCI wooden coaster. This one's, the one in this park, it's actually Megaphobia, because I thought I'd just leave a tribute to Megaphobia in this park, which is pretty cool. I never did the ride in real life, unfortunately, but hopefully the park hopefully Oakwood does get reborn in essence, I guess. But yeah, this is the Rival B&M invert, and I will take you guys on for a ride on this thing now. So that was B&M invert then. I do love B&M inverts. Like my number one coaster is Nemesis. Yeah, number one coaster in real life is actually Nemesis. So yeah, I had to make a B&M invert in this park because I just love the coaster type. Yeah, let's we'll leave the B&M invert. But like I said, I didn't actually see you get move out of the way. Out of the way. I didn't know I was actually getting such a good view of the 0G roll from there. The layout of this, I know you guys might say this, but it is very similar to Nemesis Inferno in real life. Like the first drop, the loop, and the 0G roll, I did actually take inspiration from it from real life, but the rest of it is my own layout. But yeah, we come out here then, and here is the that's the ride done then. We missed the ride photo unit is back there. You also get quite a nice view of the SNS Scream and Swing ride. It does get rather close to the B&M, as you can see, but I have had to make quite a few adjustments to that ride so that it fits. But this is what the view used to be when it was over there. This is the view you used to get the ride. But now this is what you get of the ride from this area, and it's very imposing, this element here, because it's just, you just hang upside down, like look, see what I mean? But it just hangs you upside down, and then it just goes back down into that loop, back round into like I tried to go for a camelback, but it's just more of an airtime hill than anything else. But yeah, we'll go through this way then. We've got one last flat ride we're going to walk past, and that's this one here. I don't know what this is. All I know is it's just like the similar. Sorry, this is similar to the ride at Blackpool, which was at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. But yeah, I did also do a completely custom pad, custom like base for this. This is probably one of the longest flat rides I actually spent in this game. But also something you'll notice that I haven't talked about in this video is you can just see all of the buildings just all around, which is a pretty cool touch. But anyways, we leave the industrial unit. That's the only coaster in the industrial area, which is a shame. But oh, what have I done? So we're back where we started then. We'll go into the ride then. We've got, well, mainly just castle pen for this ride, and it's all under the actual ride itself. I'm thinking of removing those because after all it is a wooden coaster and it would, oh for God's sake, not again! So I've just gone to go back into Cam, and I've only just seen this, but this man is still walking into the wall over here. Has he ever heard of maybe move? This is actually absolutely hilarious. Imagine just walking into the park and just seeing this. I do apologise for that, but we go back over to the ride, and I've only just realised that's barely even sported up there. But something you notice as well, on all the rides I've made my own custom ride photo cameras, which I thought was pretty cool. But again, we've got more. I think I need to change some of the foliage for this ride. But yeah, this is the last view you get before you go into this like mini like pre-show area, which is just like loads of supplies and stuff, almost like looted from the apocalyptic land this is in. As you see, that's very good timing because I came out then for the coaster. But yeah, we'll going for a ride on this. This looks a lot different to the last time you saw this, like last POV. Last POV, these bits here for the air gates weren't even in here, so yeah, this is massively different now. This is, but yeah, let's take a ride on the wooden coaster then. So there is the wooden coaster, and the final coaster to actually ride in this park. Yeah, I only did 4 coasters for this park. It's almost like a more mini park than an actual main park. But again, you just get that gyro swing looks great in this park. I wasn't too sure about using that big of a gyro swing in this park, but I thought I may as well. But you see as well here, we got some weird theming. We got like a fire effect as it goes around here, and obviously got a helicopter stuck in the woods there. We'll just have another look in this plaza area, as I said I would do last time. We've got like a food unit here. Obviously, like mini restaurant, more food outlets in this park. Because that's the thing that most parks need is many food outlets. But we also have a what's called a little cover area. We also have another biohazard pond. And then obviously we're back in the Map Coaster Plaza, and that's something I didn't show in the last clip, was this going over the double corkscrew. And I love this double corkscrew element. It took a very long time to profile again, but it still looks good. But yeah, that is it then for all the rides in this park. We got the Enterprise going in the background. But that is it then. We round up where we finished the last clip then, and we'll and he's still walking to the wall there. He's been walking into that wall for probably about the last 20 minutes. Staff in Planet Coaster 1 and 2, to be fair, are just not the smartest people, to be honest. But yeah, we've ended where we finished off then. Let's get out the park then. I would add like an effect in here, so it like says "Get out now while you still can," like almost like trying to sell the apocalyptic theme even more. But I just don't have the time to be able to do that, and even so, I've only been able to do this because of the fact I've not had anything to revise this weekend. But that is it then for this video. If you did enjoy this one, please hit the like and subscribe button to have notifications, and I'll just show a quick view from the park from above. So here's the park from above then. Pretty big park, but you can also see that plot of land there I said about in the last video, well, in the clip when I was having a look around here. You can see the plot of land. That's almost as big as the plot of land that this coaster's on. So if you'd like to see, would like to see me add a coaster in that area, let me know, and I will definitely do that, because that's originally where this bit here was meant to go. But yeah, this is what the park looks like from above then. Like I said, if you did enjoy this one, please hit that like and subscribe button, turn notifications. I'm not going to be uploading any videos for a little while because I've got my GCSEs in literally 5 weeks, and until then I'll be non-stop revising for them, and I really want to pass them. So after this video, this is the last video I'll be uploading for a very long time, as I did put that out in the community post the other day. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and if you have watched the entire series, thank you for watching the entire series, and if you haven't watched the entire series, make sure you do watch it, because I go through in depth and while building all this in this park. But yeah, that is it then for this park. I've really enjoyed building this. I started this park in January and it's April now, so it's just taken me over 3 months to complete. This is a lot better than my previous park, Telford theme park. But even so, both my parks in this game are pretty good. Hopefully my next part, I know I said this in the last video, or in the last park series, but this should be my last park on Planet Coaster 1, unless I don't get Planet Coaster 2 by the next video. But that is it then for this park. Like I said, it was a lot of fun to build, but a time consuming one, but a fun one at that. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and I shall see you guys in a brand new video next time. Goodbye.